Hello, this is another review by Zesty Panda. This one was actually sent in by request by a YouTube user of the name of Render Settings, or well, I'm not going to say his name. He probably doesn't want me to tell his name. Anyway, so we will be doing Avast free edition. I have the links over here. As default, since I just went through all the default settings, it installs Google Chrome. I will be using IE for this test, but I will be doing a separate video for Google Chrome security, seeing if their software screening package or link screening is any more secure than IE. IE9, I mean. So the installer size is, let's right click. It is 53, well, rounded, 53.5, if you want to be picky, 54 megabytes. But it's not that bad. Let's look at system, impact. So, scroll over here and sort by name. Let's see. Okay, so Avast seems to have two processes running at the currently, and they're both using about 3 megabytes. Well, 6. Let's just say 7 megabytes. So about 7 megabytes, which is pretty light. And as for CPU, yeah, it's not even actually, let's try that. It's, not even using any CPU, just RAM, and actually that one went down. So, actually I was doing an update, so I think at idle it uses a little bit more than like about 5 megabytes, which is really pretty good. So we have our links here. Let's open up Internet Explorer and navigate to a clean tab. Let's exit, and then let's out of that. Actually, first I was going to look over the GUI of it, go over the settings. So here is the main thing you see, summary. Since this is a free edition, you will be getting ads down here. The thing with system is secured. Silent/gaming mode is off. You enable gaming mode when you are gaming or doing something where you don't want to be interrupted. So if something happens and it catches it, it does it silently, and I think silent if a full, okay, yeah, it automatically goes into silent mode. Full screen application is detected. All messages, pop-ups, and alerts will be suppressed only if you're in full screen. Which means, a game, PowerPoint, or video playback, like a YouTube full screen. Then here's your scan. You have your quick scan, full scan, removable media, and then selective scan. Then here's real time. Well, actually, there's a subset of everything. So under summary, there's statistics, which hasn't caught anything. So see, yellow is scanned files. It's scanned nothing. That's for the real time. And infected files has found nothing because it hasn't scanned anything. Then under the scan, they also have a boot time scan, which uses heuristics, which is set to normal default. And then here's the scan logs, since we have not scanned, nor has the real-time shield found anything. There would be no scans in this section. Then under real-time shield, we have file system shield, which is showing that which is real-time. So your protection status is it is running. Well, now you can disable it, and here's options: disable for 10 minutes, 1 hour, reset it, until restart of the computer, or permanently. You would want to disable it temporarily if you're doing some procedure that your internet, your antivirus might show up as a false positive, or like if it's a potentially unwanted program, it might flag it, which it might make it harder to use said program. Then we have Mail Shield. I don't have it. This has Outlook installed, but I haven't set it up. Peer-to-peer, if you have like peer-to-peer programs, like, well, you know what they are. And then Instant Message Shield, the Network Shield, Script Shield, Behavior Shield, which is their heuristics, and then we have Additional Protection, which is the Auto Sandbox, which does have Sandbox feature. And then Web Rep, which I don't know what it is. Here, I'm gonna read it and then I'll read it out loud to you, unless you can already read it. Oh, okay. It's like Web of Trust, or like the AVG Safe Search Bar, or Safe Alert, whatever. It's a little plugin that it installs, and it gives you the rating of the website. And there's actually, I'm gonna be using IE, but let's see what Google Chrome has. I don't know if there's like a toolbar. I don't think it installed a toolbar. Let's wait for it to load up. So then site blocking. On this page, Avast enables the block access. Okay. So you can block specific websites, like adult websites, or if you install this, if you have the Pro version and you're installing this on like a company system, you can block like YouTube or Twitter, Facebook. I don't know, any website that would harm the computer on the network or productivity. So here's the basic settings. You can have show Avast tray icon, animate the icon, and then show welcome message on Windows boot screen. I find that it's not enabled default, but when I did enable and I tested out, it did slow down the computer, and I really don't know why. You don't want it to pop up. I personally like stuff to start silently, and there's special scans. Uh, huh. I wonder. Hold on. So it says it has right click. Okay, so it does already have that. Then behavior automatically opens scan. So I'm not gonna mess with that. Updates, pop-ups, virus chest, which is like the quarantine virus alerts. If you want to send it, if this is like in a corporate setting, you can send it to the system administrator. Exclusions, passwords if you want to protect Avast with a password to keep people from changing the settings. Then here's silent gaming and status bar, languages, sounds. You actually can you can actually disable the threat has been detected. Well, I can't actually mimic it. I'll probably find a way for it to mimic it. Actually, while it's testing, probably. Then there's maintenance, which basically deletes the logs after a certain amount of time. Then there's community, participate in the Avast community, send them information, that's fine. Then it says show recommend features and show social networking features, then troubleshooting. So cancel and exit. So I'm gonna exit out Chrome. So let's actually, I'm gonna pause and be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Just had to check to see if I wasn't running into the time limit. So here's the first one, which is a just generic Trojan. That one might be dead. Okay, I'm gonna count that as a miss. Well, not a miss, but it's dead, so it doesn't count. That's what I meant. That one's dead. This is an exploit. I do have Adobe and Flash, and I don't think I have Java installed, but let's see if it catches it. Window open. So it's JavaScript. So I don't know if it broke or something. Next one is another hack exploit. That one's dead. This is a Zeus. Something did that. So I'm gonna right click and see if there's anything in memory. Yeah, that's dead. I don't see anything suspicious in memory. That one's dead. Let's try this one. What's with the links from our domain list being all dead? And I picked fresh ones.
Threat has been detected.
Okay, so it caught that one. And it says it is a... Okay, so it set Chrome as the default. Okay, so well, it just tells us what it did. I want to know what it is, not what it did. These are all 0-day.
Threat has been detected.
Now let's see if we can run it. Cannot be downloaded. That's so far. It's gotten 2. Now the rest were dead. So that one's dead. This is an exploit.
Threat has been detected.
So I caught that. Next one.
Threat has been detected.
Okay, so it caught that. And you can actually see if there's multiple alerts. You can see it's alert 2 of 2, then you can scroll back to see 1 of 1. I mean 1 of 2, so let's exit. How do you exit? There. Shoot, go away. Okay, so I'm gonna be back for some more links. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close to the YouTube time limit, but I got some more links. This will obviously be 2 parts. These are all 0-day, they're nice and fresh.
Threat has been detected.
Okay. Another one. I'm just gonna do a bunch of them until either run into the. I'm gonna do a bunch of these links until I either run into the time limit and have to start part 2, or until I get bored. Someone's dead.
Threat has been detected.
Another one.
Threat has been detected.
Okay, got that one. So I'm gonna run this one.
Threat has been detected.
Okay. So it's welcome to 239 Crazy Mail Classic 3 Russian. What? No. Yes. I'm not gonna mess with that one. That might be a Trojan ransom, and well, it could either be the little harmless blue box Trojan ransom, or well,
Threat
it could
has been
be
detected.
the other kind of Trojan ransom. And actually, these are from the same IP address, so I'm gonna do one more.
Threat has been
And then you go down and do this one. Oh no, that's the Java. Do one more and then I'll start part 2. That's one, well, one more that works, that's what I mean. It's a script or a string exploit. That one's dead. These are pretty new. Okay, I already did that one. Okay, let's try this one. And then 90.exe.